What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Work Knife Balance. Got another box, so not sure what it is. Let's go ahead and dive into the top down and see what we got. All right, so we've got the box here. Went ahead and redacted all of the personal information for myself or the shipper. We just got the channel sticker here, kind of on the top as a cool little thing. We'll use it at the end of the video, but yeah, this is a fairly large box. I'm thinking 2, maybe 3 knives. So let's go ahead and open up. I'm going to be using the Kaiser Cormorant. This is the Nebula fat carbon version of the Cormorant. We're going to be using this to kind of cut in to our box. Get in here, go into the unboxing. You can hear my neighbor's dog outside just going crazy. Someone must be walking by. That dog is very fun. It, like, in a matter of 2 weeks, went from like a 20-pound dog to like a 40-pound dog. It's just huge now. Thing is a beast. So, all right. Let's see. I think I got everything. Yeah, we got it all. Got some packaging. Oh! I know exactly what these are. They say so right on the top. I've been actually waiting for these. Boom! We got 2 Arcform knives. So these are sweet. These are coming in from the Lefty Pass Around group. These came from Everyday City Carry, so EDCC. And I will go ahead and try and link, if I remember to link his channel below. He's got some really good stuff. His content is absolutely just amazing. You'll want to check it out if you don't already know about it. So yeah, let's go ahead and open up. I'm not sure which one is which. There are 2 different models here. And so, man, that is a really nice... I really like that packaging there. I think that could probably just stay on the edge, and then we can do this right here. So I've never had... I got to hold an Arcform, mess around with them at Blade Show last year, and I really wanted to pick one up. They were a little pricey at the time for my budget for the show because I'd gotten a couple other things, but this is definitely on... The Arcform Theory is one of my, like, grail knives. I really love the looks, the aesthetics, and everything. And grails can come at multiple different price points, so... yeah, so we're going ahead and check out a couple Arcforms here. Tools with Intent. Arcform exists as a creative outlet for a band of knife industry veterans. We're here to design and build products with a fresh vision from this devout and wonderful community we are part of. Thank you for making this dream a reality. That's kind of cool. So this is the Saber. This is the Arcform Saber right here. And this is just an... oh, wow, that's nice. Yeah. Looks like it's got Ultim scales or clear scales. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to assume that's going to be Ultim there. Yeah, you can kind of see the yellow tint to it right there. So it's like Ultim scales on the Arcform Saber. That was actually really nice, the way that came out like that. So that was pretty sweet. You don't have much branding. You can see on the blade right there, it says Arcform. And right on the other side, CPM 20 CV. So I don't know much more about this knife other than it is Arcform CPM 20 CV. Looks like we just got a steel bent over clip and Ultim scale. So I will go ahead and dive into this a little bit further before we do the full knife video. But right off the bat, ergos on this thing are pretty fantastic. I really like it. Blade shape's pretty cool as well. It's got some really snappy action. That is really nice. You got the deployment hole that you could probably do a thumb and a reverse flick. That reverse flick feels like money. This blade is really nice too. I don't know if there's other versions of the Saber. I believe this one comes in under 200 bucks. I want to say like 150, 160 bucks for this right here. Could be more, could be less. We'll have the official prices on the full length video for the Saber. But yeah, first impressions. You've got an inset liner lock, pretty sweet action. You can see it drops down to the thumb and is really snappy. That is a really good detent. That holds it in there really nice, and then just that just whips out there. That thing is sweet. So yeah, I actually really like this. It's a good size too. I wear size large gloves, and this kind of, I get full 4-finger purchase, and then I've got enough to kind of run my thumb over the edge right there and come back on it. This is yeah, This is definitely a contender. I like this a lot. So we'll see what the price point is. I'm not a big fan of Ultim scales, so this probably wouldn't hit my collection just because of that. But if they made a version of this with, excuse me, if they made a version of this with aluminum in micarta or titanium or carbon fiber, something else, even G10, maybe with G10, it might hit my collection. But as is with the Ultim scales, I've got an Ultim knife, and I can say I have one in the collection now. So I don't need more, and I'm not the biggest fan of Ultim. So with that, it probably wouldn't hit. But overall, the knife, though, is absolutely fantastic. This is sweet. So excited to dive into this a little bit more. I really like that swedge coming down over the top like that. It's a very nice looking blade, and it just feels good in hand too. Looks like it's definitely been a user, though. You can kind of see some wear on that. I don't know if that is. That looks like pocket wear on the pivot right there. So there's a little bit of wear on it right there. Backspacers Ultim as well. You can see everything through. One thing that is cool about the Ultim is you can like see the liners. You can see the like weight reduction speed holes through the milling of the liners there and everything. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. We'll go ahead and set that to the top real quick. Let's dive into this second one here as well. Same kind of box on opening. That's a little backwards in there, but oh man, okay. This is the Arcform Theory. This thing is 100% a knife that I could get behind. I really, really like this knife. They had 4 different variations at Blade Show when I was there, and I really loved all of them and wanted to pick one up, and I didn't. And I kind of kicked myself after the fact and went home and had to choose between a couple knives for the remainder of the year. And I went with the more expensive of the two, picking up a custom Ragnarok instead of the Arcform. But this Theory is so nice. I really love the design style. I really love the blade shape. I love the aesthetics of it. This thing is absolutely just sick. This thing is sweet. M390 on the blade steel. You have titanium frame lock, titanium milled clip, and then Arcform Theory. Arcform is very much minimalistic, so they're trying to go with as minimalistic look to it as well. So you've got the one piece of hardware on this side, and then you've got the pivot over here. On the reverse side, you have a second piece of hardware cutting through, so holding the backspacer from one end and then holding it on the other side into the clip, I believe. So this one goes all the way through to the clip, and then this one just carries the backspacer. I love the two-tone on the back right here as well, so matching the pocket clip and the thumb studs. And then this blade is just so nice. Let's get that camera to work. There we go. This blade is just so nice. I really, really like the blade shape. The angle of this kind of like drawn out sheep's foot, kind of a modified sheep's foot with a really big belly coming to it right here, and this straight back coming up with all of that jimping on it. This feels fantastic. You can, if you've got smaller fingers, kind of choke into that choil a little bit. Don't necessarily need to, because you get a lot of purchase here, and then you can come right in there. Oh man, that is a really, really nice knife. I really much enjoy this. These are a little bit more. So the Saber, I believe, is close to that 160 range. The Arcform Theory, which is this one right here, you can reverse flick and thumb flick off of that little, I'm not going to call it a thumb stud, but it's not really a thumb disc. We'll say thumb square, off that thumb square right there. Yeah, you can definitely get purchase off of both those, but this is a little bit more expensive, about double. I want to say these start around $320, and they go up to like $360 depending upon which version you get. And they have come out with some carbon fiber versions as well, so you can get the carbon fiber on them, which I think is pretty sweet. Which, honestly, this is the version that I was looking at, this black with bronze. When I was at Blade Show, this is the one that I kind of wanted, and so I'm excited to have this one in for a couple days, get to mess around with it. But since seeing some of the carbon fiber versions, I think I might go with one of the fat carbon versions if they're still available when I choose to make an Arcform purchase. But yeah, this thing is so nice. This is dialed. Okay. All right. Well, that is the unboxing. I really love it. We'll go ahead and take a deeper dive on both of these Arcform knives. We got the Arcform Saber up top. We've got the Arcform Theory down below. Both of these are available as of now. When I'm recording this video, we'll go ahead and put links down below, and then we'll do a full video on both of them individually as well to post here in a couple days after the unboxing video. So I don't have much else for you. Until next time, TTFN.